It ain't no way I just made that video and it ain't have no sound. Again, they keep doing this every time I come on here to try to make videos about crypto. So I pull out the mic. Y'all see it right here. I don't know what to say if it don't show any volume this time. You're trying to hold your boy back. Anyways, I'm gonna do a quick recap on what I just made. Probably gonna be as long, only because I already made it now. You feel me? Anyways, I got y'all now. Well, let me start off with it again. My previous video stated that we have to hit $115,000 in order to confirm a bull run, right? And also, I gave you another option, which is happening right now. But this basically is confirming that there is no bull run coming anytime soon. So on the 4 hourly, we clearly see we're coming down to the 200 EMA. So boom, hit y'all on the daily. So in my books, we got two more options before the inevitable happens. You know what I mean? That Black Swan event that's going to happen. We see what's happening with Iran right now. It is coming. You feel me? So it depends on how long this is going to take. They can either extend this by taking this first option, or, you know, the second option is just, it is what it is. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So basically, I'm going to tell you the first option right here, right? Boom. Well, both options, we're going to come down here, right, to the very least, down here to this 100 EMA on the daily, which is around $93,000, right? So, you know what I'm saying? That's a move down. We ain't been down this range in a good minute. As y'all can see, we ain't been around here since May. So, boom. You're going to come down here, hit this 100 EMA. So, option one, we continue up to test the highs again for the third time. Because I always like telling y'all, market makers love doing things by threes. I tell y'all that every time because it never fails. So boom, as y'all can see, we didn't even touch the high the last time. This is around the time I made the last video, and I told y'all that we had these options. Excuse me. So boom, as y'all can see, we made a high around $112,000, right? Then boom, the second time we tried to test it, we didn't even pass $111,000. I can literally see a hammer right there fighting for price. It could not break that at all. That's why it went down. And that's what usually what it means when you see a wick on the bottom and a little hammer up top. Fighting for price, we have to go down because it can't pass it. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a block right there. As y'all can see, from preventing to touch the high. So that's how I already knew that we're going down. You know what I'm saying? The trend is over. It's supposed to be like when it's supposed to test it high for the third time, that's when it breaks through. But every high should be higher than the previous high. So boom, since this one right here is higher than the second high, I mean, honestly, that was, like I said, that's a sign. But the reason when y'all usually see me pop up, like nowadays, I'm trying to come every 2 weeks or a month, whatever is, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the market, basically. Like every time there's a pivotal point happens, y'all gonna see me pop up because I do these long-term charts, and this is when we make another move. Like we're breaking support right now. That's why I'm here. Because as y'all see these two candlesticks right here, in between the last two tests to the high, which is around 100,000. I'll probably say about $101,000, $101,500. Excuse me, $101,500, right? That is the support right there, as we can see. But now we clearly broke the support yesterday. This is why this candlestick basically got a wick all the way down here. You know what I'm saying? A wick halfway down to the 100 EMA on the daily, like literally exactly halfway down. And it came back up and touched the 50 EMA for a rebound. So it's continue on down. So this candlestick right here on this daily told me that we're going down. We're not going through the bull market because we broke the support. It's over. I don't care what nobody say, it's over, literally. So boom, like I say, this is this key area, broke support, and now we're coming down. And like I said, we're gonna come up here, test the high for the third time, which, you know what I'm saying, like I say, like during this period of time, we're gonna have a quote unquote bull market, like specifically the altcoins also. You look at these altcoins going up like probably 15 to 35% on average. But you're going to see the occasional 50, 60, 70%. You know how it works in here. Because this is when people going to really jump in. Like, this is the extreme FOMO right here. If he was to take this first option, we test a high again from Ollie from this low from 93,000, and I'm like, oh yeah, we about to break out, Yeah, that's super FOMO. Everybody hopping in. Everybody gonna be super greedy, especially after the coins start moving the first 15-20%. You like, oh, you hop in and it'll keep moving. Niggas about to go crazy, bro. I already see it now. So they could do that, like I said, for that last gain of profit before they gotta start doing things the right way, because the whole market is already a scam. And they're trying to stop all the scamming, basically. So like I said, one final scam before they reset the markets. And this will be it right here. This fake bull market, and everybody will super hop in because it's going to be looking real good. But like I said, at the end of the day, if we don't break $115,000, they continue and then level above, like level off above 120, it's not a bull market. So no matter where it goes, even if it tests that high around 112,000, like it's still excuse me, it's still gonna crash down because it's basically a crown formation. You know what I'm saying? At triple top, rejection, going straight back to the bottom. Or the second option, we could come up here, right, and we'll get rejected by the 50 EMA on the daily chart. And around this time, we'll be around that support level right here, the previous support around $101,500, right? Since it's being supported, it's going to be used as a new rejection. As y'all can see, like y'all see the line right here, and y'all see, boom, I have it right here going straight down. So boom, on the daily chart, the 200 EMA on the daily chart is at $68,000. So I want y'all to sit there and think about that. $68,000. And y'all can see right here, they already recovered half of it. So it's going to come shooting down. Like it's going to be crazy. A crazy move, like I say. Whenever we come down, bounce off this 100 EMA, then go back up, at this point in time, anywhere from that 50 EMA, even on up, I mean, that's a danger zone. Super risky. All that right here in the green, super risky. Anything is, even from right here, man, to be honest. But like I said, you got to know how to trade, hop in. It's going to might be a period of 2 weeks. We're going to have that crazy market. But after that, you're going to lose everything. You know what I'm saying? You might have 50, 70% gains and all your stuff. Then boom, you can lose that times 10, goddamn, within days. So y'all better watch out for that. So boom, hit y'all on the weekly. As y'all can see on the weekly, y'all see the 50 EMA is sitting around $85,000. But of course, I already said we're gonna break through there, because as y'all can see, basically what we're going through is dropping back through these zones. We're in zone 3 right here. Boom, boom. This zone 3 from right here. Boom. So we're gonna drop down here, but I believe like I said, we're gonna drop around $68,000 anyways. Then we might just come back up to get rejected by the 50 EMA around $85,000. But you know what I'm saying? By then it could be even lower, you know what I'm saying? But either way it goes, we dropping around $68,000, get rejected, and then coming back down to this 100 EMA at the very least around $55,000. And that's half the price of Bitcoin already, you know what I'm saying, off top. But I believe this thing on a weekly is gonna come down at the very least to this 200 EMA on the weekly, which is around $15,000. So let me show y'all on a wider view on the monthly chart, right? So boom, y'all see the monthly chart, you know what I'm saying? The no EMA is past 50 hasn't even popped up yet. As y'all can see, basically just bouncing off, you know what I'm saying? The 50 EMA. But this time we're gonna have to drop down because we're going to recover this candlestick right here. Every time the market's reset, they got to recover all the candlesticks. We went through the 3 phases. You see right here, boom, this zone 1 right here. From the bottom to right here with the red area at. Zone 1. You can even see these candlesticks to the left before they even started. The zone 2 right here, boom. That's right there, that previous high. And y'all see the third high. When I told y'all market may love doing things by threes. You see this high, boom. Second high, even higher. Third high, boom, broke through. And that's where we're at right now, past the third high on the monthly chart. So we're already on the third level, you know what I'm saying? From this 1, 2, 3, why he broke through, and have a peak formation at any point in time, but we're gonna have to come back down. And then you see the moves up. 1 move up, 2 moves up, 3 moves up. Like it has to reset at some point in time up here. And like I said, and recover these candlesticks to continue on. Because basically you see this candlestick right here, this is what I'm expecting right here. A nasty wick just like this to come all the way down, recover those candlesticks, As y'all can see, this one box right here needed to recover, and that's what it did. And right here, you see this green candle, but you see this wick right here. This wick basically recovered this candlestick. So this is what left, this one left. And this is why it had to come down, recover. And you see, at this point, that's around $4,000. And it shot all the way back up, you know what I'm saying, of like $9,000. So, you know what I'm saying, that's like over a 50% wick. You know what I'm saying, maybe a 60, 70%, more like 65% wick right here in 1 month. And I believe this was going to happen here before you make a move up. The wick to cover all these candlesticks just like this right here in the monthly. This is what I'm expecting. Y'all clearly see that wick is way bigger than the actual box of the candlestick. This was going to happen here. Then, of course, when it goes up higher, it's going to start appearing to look smaller and smaller and smaller, just like this move right here did too, before Bitcoin started making real moves. So I'm going to boom, throw y'all on a 3 monthly chart. As y'all can see on the 3 monthly chart, there'll basically be a recovery down to test the 50 EMA on a 3 monthly chart, which it hasn't done because it literally just popped up in January of 2022, which is still over 3.5 years ago. But we'll come down, test this, and then we'll continue to move on up. As y'all can see, when it's much larger, it don't look as bad as what it looks on a smaller scale, because Bitcoin has been out, you know what I'm saying, just like 2008, 2009 range. And these wicks look so big because it did start off, you know what I'm saying, less than a cent. And now we're looking at this thing at $107,000. So, you know what I'm saying, that's crazy in general. That's why we had that first move right here, 1, 2, 3. And basically from this third move right here, around $10,000, it appears that we leveled off when really we didn't. And even back here, you see the way this boxed out right here, topped out, and you look to the right, is basically the support, and continue on. And that same support is basically what it's testing again to continue to move up. Nice and slowly, but like I say, they're going to take all the money out of all markets and place in the crypto because they turn everything digital. So yeah, y'all see the chart, and like I say, I believe we're gonna make that move. We can make that move up again, test the highs one more time, and then get rejected, and then we're coming crashing on down to recover all these candlesticks right here that I got on the weekly. Just to touch these EMAs, like I said, on the weekly, that's a 200 EMA on the weekly, right there. It's gonna go past this 50 EMA. This probably gonna be the wick right here from $50,000 all the way to $15,000, and it's gonna be a nice little box right here for that month. And on 3 month, obviously, like I said, that wick is basically coming down, touching this 50 EMA on a 3 monthly chart. And like I say, everything is gonna go smoothly and continue on from up there. But like I said, no bull market until we go past 115 and level off above 120, because they got to start a whole new level. But obviously, like I said, we have to restart. So don't let all this fool you, you feel me? I could go deeper, you know what I'm saying, to these smaller charts, but ain't no point unless we day trading. One of these days, I'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, come on here daily to show y'all day trading, but I got other stuff I got to do on my other channels. You know what I mean? Talk about the world and what's happening right now. Even though this correlates, but that's why I'm gonna still come on here and keep y'all updated, because these charts is literally the lifeline of humanity. But anyways, y'all know how I keep it. This ain't financial advice. Y'all grown, y'all make your own decisions, and y'all be guys. Peace.